Located at 1 Marina Park Drive, Boston, Massachusetts, Empire is one of the most luxurious Japanese cuisine restaurants in the city of Boston. With its open concept kitchen, you can watch your delicious meal be prepared for you and then brought out by your server. Some of their notable dishes being their Chopstick Chicken and their Singapore street noodles. Empire will always deliver when it comes to flavor and true culinary presentation. While all of these things seem as huge advantages to this restaurant, will they be able to stand up to the test? Join me as we review Empire. Another unreleased video. If you're new, welcome. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell so you know we post. If you're a returner, what's poppin'? Today we are at Empire in Boston, another Japanese restaurant. We can compare this to Zuma, as you saw us do a couple of weeks ago. We're gonna do the same style of ordering drinks, appetizers, entrees, and just match them up and see how they come out, just because it's Boston, it's a big city, there's a lot of food in play, and Japanese cuisine is one of my favorites, so we're just gonna, put the best against the best and see who comes out on top. So let's check it out. This is the two drinks. So we got the pineapple Mai Tai and we got a peach Mai Tai. So this is the pineapple Mai Tai. So as you can see, this one comes, it's a frozen pineapple with an orchid in it, and it has dry ice at the bottom, clearly, because you see the smoke coming out like that. But let's take, and I believe this is the one with Captain Morgan. Right. Full of pineapple flavor. Definitely a slightly heavier hand. What I will say is that you'll probably finish this fairly quickly though, just because it's so good. Like the mesh of the Captain Morgan with the pineapple is unmatched. And just look at the presentation. The presentation of this drink is top notch. On to the peach Mai Tai. Cute, small, nice and pink. It has a cherry and apricot, I believe, in there. So give us a try. Has that sharp, potent flavor of the alcohol, backed with that nice, subtle peach flavor, which is great, at least for me, because I like a heavy hand when I'm ordering drinks. That's it. Both of them fire. I'd order both again. What I would say though is if you're gonna come, order one of this and a different drink. Simply because if you buy both of them, you're just gonna have Mai Tai everywhere. Like Mai Tai is a specific flavor that you get, in my opinion. All right, so she brought the appetizers, and we got 3 appetizers. I got the ones that I think I would like, that I know that I like. I like sushi, I like ragoon, and I like chicken, so we got those. So first we'll start with the spicy salmon sushi. This is not Zuma. Zuma was on bullshit, okay? But honestly, Zuma wasn't terrible. Zuma was Zuma. When we went to Zuma, we had sushi, so I thought it was just only right to come to another Japanese restaurant and try their sushi. So we'll try this. Let's try it. Actually, let's try it without the soy sauce first. All right. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, boy. Very good, fresh. The spicy salmon is on point. The sauce on top of that is crack. I mean crack. I mean like crack. That sauce, that spicy mayo, or I believe it's spicy mayo. That's crack. And the rice is perfectly cooked. The sushi is fresh and nice. It's not spicy, so somebody lying, but it's very good. Like the spicy mayo and the raw fish together. And I think we said that about Zuma. When we were at Zuma and we got spicy tuna, that sauce on top is what made the sushi. So the sauce on top right here is what makes the sushi. All right, so this is the ragoon, the double ragoon. So I believe she said the triangles are crab, and these are lobster. And I think that's what she said. We're gonna try it without the sauce, and then we'll put the sauce on it. That's not your Chinese shop in the back of a corner somewhere, some alley that's open till 12 a.m. Nah, that's premium stuff right there. Oh wow. Dip it in the sauce real quick. I don't know what the sauce is, but we're gonna see. Oh yeah. It's honey mustard. That's it right there. And I love crab ragoon. Love it with a passion. So we got the lobster ragoon here. Let's try this. Get a healthy bite out of this. I think that's like, looks like balsamic on it. So so we'll see. Nice and creamy. Had a lobster chunk right in the beginning, which means that they use meat in their ragu. A lot of people put a shit ton of cream cheese and no meat, pinching corners. I don't know why, but this is here. The balsamic vinegar complements the ragu like no other. Like this honey mustard does nothing compared to the balsamic. So if you come to Empire, again, get this. I don't even know. I'm probably gonna say get this for all three of these, but it's true. What am I supposed to do? Lie? So we have the chopstick chicken, which is just teriyaki chicken with a bit of sweet and spicy sauce here. Look at that. That's a healthy piece of chicken right there. Let's get a bite. You know how I get about chicken, man. Tender, juicy, cooked to perfection, not too tough, not dry. Seasoning is there, not too much. Glazed with teriyaki. You can tell they glazed it. They glazed it first, threw it on the fire, took it off, glazed it, sent it out. It wasn't sitting. It wasn't just sitting there marinating, because it's not deep in there, which is perfectly fine because the amount of glaze that's on there is perfect. I promise you. So let's try it with an apple and with the seasoning, or with the sauce. My bad. Oh my days. Oh my days. Yo. You ain't seen nothing yet. You ain't had nothing yet. You ain't experienced nothing yet. If you haven't come to Empire in Boston, in Seaport, you're doing yourself a disservice. This chicken. It's cracked. It's cracked. You see I finished one whole one. I'm gonna finish all of these. Cracked. Our Singapore noodles came. Fun fact, in 2003, the plan is to go to Singapore once they open up their borders, along with Japan and Thailand. So we'll be back over there very soon, hope. Now that you've seen what our entree is, and they have a plethora of entrees when it comes to Empire. They have a crap ton of options. So don't feel like if you don't want the Asian cuisine, there's TikTok chicken, big ass bowl of rice with chicken in it, per me asking the waiter, because I was trying to figure out what I wanted. So they have that. You have a variety of options. Let's dig into this here. Scallops are in here. Shrimp here as well. And what else we got in here? Chicken. Healthy bite here. Until you get punched in the face with flavor. As soon as you bring it up to your mouth, you smell it. It's very fragrant. And right after you smell it, when you put it in your mouth, it hits you with flavor. Shrimp was nice and tender and juicy. Curry is really prominent in this dish. And you see the noodles. They give you a lot of noodles, which I like. I love noodles. You know me, I love my carbs. I love carbs to the death of me. Some of y'all cut in for the summer. I'm bulking for the summer. Love it. So there's a scallop in here. Let's try it out. I don't know what to say. And you know, when you're speechless, that means the food is immaculate, is great, lovely, full of flavor. If you like curry, this is the plate for you. If you've never had curry, this will get you out of your comfort zone. If you want a plate that's gonna fill you up, this is gonna fill you up, I promise you. There's nothing I can say. I've told you what it is. This plate is what it is. They got it going on. If you only come to Empire, you can only get this plate and feel satisfied. And it'll probably give you the mission statement of Empire, along with making you understand what Empire is all about. And it kind of has, and the reason I like this plate is just because it takes you to a place of seasonings that you necessarily wouldn't use if you're not from the islands or not in touch with this sort of cuisine. The pork is in there, it's cooked to perfection. The shrimp is in there, cooked to perfection. Scallops, cooked to perfection. All of it is pretty much cooked to perfection to make a plate or an entree that'll fill you, but also make you feel good on the inside, because this shit tastes good and you can almost tap into another culture by having it. So I definitely recommend the Singapore noodles, because my days, these Singapore street noodles are amazing. All right, so that wraps up our Empire review. You see the food was great. We had a great amount of food when it came to the appetizers, which I love. The entree was not only flavorful and delicious, but took you to a place where you almost felt like you would be in Singapore, on the eastern side of the world. If you're ever in Boston, definitely check out Empire Boston, because it is cracked, it's fire. You pay what you pay a certain amount, but you get just as much. So it's perfectly fine. this trumps Zuma non-stop all day. You have two different Japanese cuisines. One clearly higher upscale, maybe it's out of my price bracket, but at the same time, Empire is just as expensive and luxurious. You get what I'm saying? Like, you'll still pay a certain amount for the things that you pick on the menu, but you'll get more at Empire. So it's like, this is a luxury place as well, and you're not breaking the bank to have a lovely meal, and you can come here for lunch, dinner, at whatever time that you desire, and you'll have a great meal. So definitely check out Empire Boston. They treated me nice. I loved it. It was an amazing time here, but I have to go now. So I hope to see you all on the next video. We'll either be in New York City or something that rhymes with their abbreviation, NYC. So you never know. You just gotta be here at Unreally Eats. So I'll see you on the next one. Have a great day.